Hello there, guys. Welcome to another review. This time on the game Seven Kingdoms Ancient Adversaries. This game is a top-down strategy style game that works in kind of the same way as Populous. It works slightly different, but it's kind of the same idea in terms of gameplay. So I'm going to play it a little bit for you guys. There's a training mode, there's a scenario mode, and then there's a regular mode. I'm going to do a new game on regular, and when you start you'll get this menu here. This will basically run you through all the options. You can pick a colour for your team. I always go with yellow. And you pick your team's nationality, or your kingdom's nationality. There's the Chinese, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Japanese, Mayans, Moro, Normans, Persians, Vikings, and Zulu. And you can choose how many computer-controlled kingdoms you want. You can only go up to a maximum of 6 computer-controlled, meaning plus yours is 7 kingdoms. Obviously, there's also 7 colours. So I'm going to go with my name, and we are going to start. Okay, so this game works kind of in kind of a cool way. Basically, you've got your kingdom here. Oh, I'm on the very edge of the map. So you've got a randomly generated map, and you have your kingdom. And then you have the enemy's kingdom over here. And basically, you've got your village and you've got your king in a fort. And basically, what you've got to do is survive and destroy the other kingdom in order to win the game. So, what I'm going to... sorry about that, guys. Okay, so basically, one of the easiest ways to survive is to get your kingdom's economy. So I'm going to set up a small regular style setup that you would go for in the game, and then explain how it goes after that. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, and we're back, guys. So obviously you'll now notice here that we have a normal style of setup ready. So we've got a mine, we've got a factory, and we have a market. So what we'd now do is we'd continue to advance in our technologies and set up trading systems with the other kingdoms over here, like the Green Kingdom, for example. We have a full economy thing set up here. And obviously, after a while, certain kingdoms will become friends with you and stuff like that. And you know, the more kingdoms that there are, the more wars are going to happen, things like that. And obviously, you know, you don't want to be caught up in wars because that would be a problem. And, you know, so you'll eventually like work your way through the rest of the game, slowly like advancing in your technologies until eventually one of the kingdoms decides to start a war with you. That's the point where you've got to start worrying, because obviously, you know, you don't really want to be slaughtered by people. You know, you're just trying to live as a kingdom. So, obviously, like, I mean, control-wise, this game is quite nice. And, like, functioning-wise, this game is quite nice. Combat's a little bit annoying, because if you end up in a fight with someone, your soldiers won't really respond to your commands. Like, if they're attacking someone and you tell them to walk away from the attacker, they won't. Well, they'll start, but the person they're attacking will follow them, and every step they take, they'll just start fighting again. Kind of a problem. But you've got like 8 tabs up at the top. I should probably explain the UI for this game or something. So you've got 8 tabs up here at the top. You've got the kingdoms, villages, economy, trade, military, technology, espionage, and ranking. Kingdoms tab obviously explains the information about the kingdoms and gives you the ability to set up diplomacies, like proposing treaties and terminating all treaties, requesting embargoes, food, aid, offering to purchase a kingdom's throne and unite the 2 kingdoms, or you can just surrender and that will destroy your game. Villages tab tells you the number of villages you have, the total number of villages in them, how many peasants there are, so people unemployed. And things like that. Total population and structures. So like factories, markets, stuff like that. The economy tab tells you your incomes and expenses. Very important information. Trading, obviously, your different caravans and ships that you have. Military commanders and units. And things like that. So let me, well, I mean, you just continue to survive after the normal economy is set up. You just continue to expand yourself until you reach a situation where you either win or you lose. And yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, obviously you can send people like your king over to different villages, and if they wish to become friends with you and join your kingdom, then they will after you've been there for a while. And obviously the game will actually take names of real towns and cities for their towns and cities. Like Rouen in France, for a start, is one that I know. I don't think I know any more on this map, actually. Memphis. So yeah, you can obviously expand into other areas like these guys have done, and they've got a new village over here too. What I'll do then, guys, is I will show you a little bit of combat then. Explain to you how that works and stuff like that. Yeah. So, you know, let's go for a quick war with an enemy kingdom. It takes a while for your troops to actually get to places, but if you press the numbers between 1 and 9, they'll move a lot faster. And here's battling then. So as you can see, people with better quality of, like, you know, soldiering, like my king for example, and these two, have special abilities. Like these guys can fire arrows, they're throwing spears, you know. This is what I was talking about by you either win or you lose. I think in this situation we're in a position where we win against this kingdom, but I'm not entirely sure on that, because it can occasionally go like this, but then you lose because they've got like 500 troops somewhere who are about to start wrecking you, you know, and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll set up I'll put it onto like 7 speed, just so they move just a little bit faster. And obviously they'll fight faster as well when you do this, but so do the other troops as well. So, like, having yourself at 9 speed doesn't give you much of an advantage. It just means the game goes faster. And, like, eventually, I believe this is the point now where this kingdom is going to fall. Because I think eventually I'll get through this, and I believe their king will be somewhere. Actually, I think their king would be down here, actually, thinking about it. So let me just, like, put it on max speed, just so we can, like, get through this before the end of the episode. Oh, no, another general. Okay, so where is their king? I think their king's over here. No, that's another general. I don't know where their king is. Huh. In this group, maybe? No. Oh. This is what I was kind of talking about before, actually. In the situation where, even if you're doing really well, you might not be. Because my kingdom's gone. My king has been slain. And so is my last soldier as well. That's kind of what I was talking about. And I have lost. So, yeah. This is going to have to be the end of the episode, guys, because I'm about to lose. So, I will see you in the next video. Bye.